Imagine not being able to do normal everyday things easily, or turning 16 and getting a new prosthetic leg, which costs as much as a brand new car.
Life being handicapped is different, obviously, it has to be. It's cool with me. Let's check something. I'm Tom Smurr, play for University of Illinois' wheelchair basketball team. I'm going to university that kind of gave birth to wheelchair basketball way back in, I think, I don't even know how early. I want to say the 40s or even the 50s, somewhere around in there, with Dr. Nugent. We're called the NWBA, the National Wheelchair Basketball Association. So we're not NCAA recognized or anything like that. We are a club team, but we are also affiliated with the university. It has shown steady growth. We've definitely moved up a number of college teams. Right now we're at 8, which is actually a pretty nice number when it comes down to tournaments and whatnot. The junior program is, I think, struggling a little bit right now, but it's definitely still growing, and it's definitely better than anywhere else in the world. It's a very sore sport. Right now my back hurts. My whole right side, from shooting, from pushing, from whatever I gotta do. My thumb is half off and bleeding all over the place. Just playing wheelchair basketball, you develop leather hands. I just got calluses all over these things. The thing about my sport is anything that I acquire in wheelchair basketball corresponds to everywhere else I go because I get everywhere by wheelchair. So I hurt myself pushing, it's gonna hurt to push anyway. I've been playing wheelchair basketball for 8 years, I believe. I can't exactly remember when I started. It was 6th or 7th grade. I got started in the juniors program, which is targeted towards high schoolers and anything below that. It's basically under the age of 21 and not in college. I found out about it through a program through my school's high interest day, and wheelchair basketball was one of the activities you could pick, and that's literally how I found out about the sport. I wasn't gonna stay with it. I went to one practice and I saw who I'd be playing with, and I didn't like it at all. I was playing with some people who had mental retardations and way more disabled than me, and I didn't really know what to do with it all or what it all meant, and I wasn't ever really a sports guy, unless my parents wanted me to do stuff. So I told my parents I don't want to go back, but they forced me to go back, and obviously it's a good idea that I listened because I wouldn't be where I am today. Life being handicapped is different, obviously, it has to be. It really doesn't change much though. I like it. I honestly think that when I think about not being handicapped, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be in sports and all this stuff. I feel like I'm privileged, basically. By being handicapped, I get so many more opportunities. It's definitely changed my life for the better. I've traveled a lot because of basketball, so I've met a lot of new people. Been to a lot of places. I've been to Australia because of wheelchair basketball. But being disabled in general, I'm here at school on scholarship because I'm on the team, because I'm disabled. Wouldn't be on the team if I wasn't disabled, wouldn't get the scholarship. So it kind of all adds up a little bit. But there are some downsides to being disabled. I've had to say no to things before because I can't physically do it. Like buildings without elevators, if I have to go up a bunch of stories, or because I have to carry my chair up, it kind of all adds up. So I don't usually make decisions based on my disability, but sometimes I have to, I'm forced to. My prosthetic leg, it goes all the way, covers up my foot right here, and it comes all the way up alongside my shortened leg and wraps around my waist with a elastic strap, which kind of holds it to my body. And then I basically just kind of walk on it. This is usually my knee right here, and so put 2 and 2 together, it kind of becomes my leg. This is it. This is what goes around my waist. and then my leg comes down through here, and the foot end part of it goes in here, and so there's the knee right there. Comes down and then has a rubber fake foot, which can bend a little bit to help me walk. Some strap stabilizers, and then my favorite part is so when I sit, I can sit easier. This nice little lock brake thing that you pull, and then it'll bend right there too, so that I can sit easier. It's very painful. Just because of my disability, like, it makes it hard to walk just because I don't have any stamina. I'm affected in my hip a little bit, so I swing my back a lot when I walk, and I don't have a lot of muscle mass on the left, so I can't, even when I wear my prosthetic, I usually use my wheelchair, just because if it's long distances, I'm just not going to make